What's up? What's up? We back. Welcome back to another episode of If I Knew. I'm your host, Paul from Speak Life Hypnosis, and
Oh, wow.
bro, we 5 episodes deep, bro.
I'm just playing. It's Vito, visuals, motive. Just call me Daddy V. Yeah.
Light skin, bro.
Let me chill.
I'm about to say, guys, get a good camera and some lighting, start acting different. Start acting different.
Listen. Let me chill.
Bro, how's your week, though, bro?
It was good, man. No, I lied. That shit was pissing me off.
What happened?
It was okay, but it was just like I ordered free shipping. Like I ordered this battery for my monitor, my camera monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing I ordered off of eBay.
Right.
And I got opted in for the free shipping.
Right.
And this thing it was supposed to become 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, I ordered it before our last episode. So like on the 7th, I ordered like the 7th, like last week. Said it was gonna come in the day after our last episode. It was supposed to come in last week Thursday.
Right.
Ordered and said it was supposed to come, and now it's still in transit. It got stuck up in New Jersey. Apparently, New Jersey has like, if USPS, New Jersey is like it's a black hole of where packages go to die. Really? It just now, I've been checking this drone every day. It just now made it out of New Jersey today. It's in Wilmington right now.
Wow.
I need this to make a video I've been trying to shoot, or just to finish up. Huh?
Would you order?
It's a product review. I'm doing a product review video, gotcha. And I need that to finish the video.
Right.
And I've just been waiting to get it, to actually use the monitor to get my like, if you see what I've already shot, bro, it's literally just missing the monitor part of the review. Like I've talked about.
So just literally just your product review video is only missing the product.
Yes. not like just the usage of it. Like my first hand use. Like I already put down all the what it comes with, all this other stuff. Like, yeah, just missing pretty much just missing the product though. And it's pissing me off, man. I wanted to shoot this and post this like last week, bro. And I've just been waiting for this thing to come in. But yeah. Damn. But apart from that, it's been good. I fixed my sleep schedule finally, man. I woke up today at like 7. You know, it's been a minute to fix it. It's just been.
You had a crazy sleep schedule since we was kids, bro.
Bro, it comes and goes. I will fix it, and then like it'll just take like a week or two, and then I'm back to just like it's so bad. I get like insomnia a lot, so I learned to just try to stay off my phone at certain times. When I'm really tired, I just go to sleep. So like last night I went to sleep at like 9. I was like, yeah, if I go to sleep now, I'm not waking up till like the next day, which is good, which is what I want. But if I don't, I'm not going to sleep till the next day. So it's just yeah, it's good, man. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, man. But yeah. Apart from that, just been looking at stuff. Just writing up new content ideas in my book and stuff. It's my big book of everything. It's where I wear my content ideas, my business ideas, everything, pretty much everything. But yeah, man, it's been going good. Just a lot of things going in my head right now. But I'm trying to make fast money, but I know I gotta make slow money, so it's just trying to find the balance of that.
It's a grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that, man. My week was mixed. I ain't gonna hold you. So, the coach for Sanda, the Chinese kickboxing joint.
Yeah.
Yo, so the coach.
I swear you're not pronouncing that correctly.
No, Sanda. I don't know. They pronounce it different, but
okay.
Like I swear we said the same shit, but like I try, but somehow it always comes out different. First it's good. But yeah, Sanda is Sanda, Sanda.
Yeah.
So the head coach for the U.S. men's team came through because he was my coach's coach. So he came through, and a couple of people from the men's team and the women's team came through, and the dude that won the
coach was on the U.S. men's national team.
My coach is the coach for the U.S. men's.
No, he used to be on the U.S. men's national team.
Men's national team, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. No joke. Yeah. All right,
and continue. He brought his coach, the guy over the U.S. men's national team, and he brought the guy that won the silver medal at the World Games. He came in, and I ain't gonna hold you, man. That was a tough dude. It's weird, bro. Fighters' bodies is different because, like, if he played football, I'll
Yeah.
look at him. I was like, I'll run his ass over. But for him to be that big and he's a fighter, I was like, this guy is a killer. So like, it's weird how different body types for different sports make a huge difference, bro. Because like,
Yeah.
if I
But
would
like
have
in
seen him
football,
on
you get momentum on your side and all
yeah,
these other
if I
things.
seen him on the football field, I was like, I'll run his ass over. But like
Yeah.
to fight him, I was
I mean,
but yo, that's not the crazy part. Is dude brought his son, and this is my first time seeing what a prodigy actually looks like.
yeah.
His son is like 7. This skinny little, just adorable little Chinese kid, man, just full of life and just he's just real childish. He's a kid.
Yeah.
But then when we practicing and his son was off to the side, the whole gym stopped and started looking at his son. Like, you see this cute little kid, next thing you know, he's doing the kicks. Pow,
Just killing it. Nah.
pow.
They
Bro,
just
like,
hitting the bags.
yes, just hitting the bags. It sounds like bricks smacking against a wall.
I was like,
Boom.
oh, that kid gonna be a
Boom.
killer.
Yes. And then he hitting the combos super fast and accurate, technique perfect. I was like, yo, this kid is a killer. Like, I'm looking at him. I was like, he can take half the gym by himself.
Just by himself.
Like, his jump was perfect and just powerful for a 7-year-old kid. Like, if you hear the kicks and the punches,
Yeah.
you would think a grown heavyweight dude is throwing those kicks and punches.
Yeah.
So I was looking at it, I was like, because the gym is located in Texas. The national team's gym is located in Texas, so that's where they live. I'm looking at it like, whew, I feel bad for the kid that try to bully you, man. I feel bad for the kid that try to bully
No,
you.
he
I low key
is the
want to see it.
bully.
I low key want to see it, bro. Like, cause like he's so unassuming. He's a skinny
Yeah.
little 7-year-old Chinese kid, just real happy, go lucky. So I can see one of those rednecks try to mess with him. Woo,
Just killer. Just killer.
killer,
They don't even know.
killer.
You
But
said
yeah,
his dad is how tall is he?
huh?
How tall is his dad?
His dad not that tall, bro. His dad probably like an inch or two taller than you. But the guy that won the silver medal, nah, he's pretty tall.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about this guy's son.
No, 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 no. The head
The
coach for
coaches.
the whole
Yeah.
national team,
The
that's
coach,
his son.
the
The
national team coach
prodigy.
son. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was different. So that went good, but what else happened? I've been trying to move, bro. So I just been having complications with this moving. So I'm moving to a place and saving like $500 because one place, man, I can't afford this joint no more, man. They raised the rent a couple hundred too.
Gotta
And then
love.
I told him, I was like, yo, I gotta move. I can't afford it. It's oh no. What did we load the rent to? What you paid the first time? I was like, I can't afford what I paid the first time. I gotta go.
Like why the landlords be trying to do this stuff, bro?
Exactly.
It's like, nah, now you really made me realize I gotta really get out of here.
Exactly. You could have gave me a lower rent the whole time. Talking about yeah, because right now I
Just
was
trying to,
see with my boss because like the manager, she cool. She cool. Never had a problem with her. I know her. I know the other manager. We got a good relationship.
but she
But
don't. It's not her. It's not her
yeah, it's
building.
not her decision. So she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll talk to my boss and see if we can lower it because right now the prices are actually going lower from what you signed on for when you first moved in. I was
Then why
like,
you trying to raise it?
yo,
Then why you
facts.
trying to
I
raise
was like,
it?
yo, facts.
What?
So that made me know. I was like, yeah, I got to go. I got to go.
Nah, they trying to rinse you, bro.
And the thing is, bro, my lease ends April 7th. And I'm proposed to move to this other place April 12th.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, we need a 60-day notice. I'm thinking, it's my fault because I'm thinking they only need a 30-day notice. It's like, no, we actually need a 60-day notice. So your official move out day would be May 1st instead of April 1st. I was like,
That doesn't even make sense. You need a
no.
60-day notice, but if you want to kick me out, I don't got 30, 60 days to move out the house or move out the
And,
apartment.
and the crazy thing is, my lease is over April 7th.
And it's
But because I didn't tell them, I didn't give them a 60-day notice that I won't be renewing it. I can't move out.
that
So
doesn't
I would
even
have
make sense. Nah,
exactly,
you gotta you
bro.
gotta go online and look at the
We've been going
laws,
back
bro.
and forth, man. I almost started cussing them out, but I was like, it's not her fault. it's corporate, so like it's not her fault. I really can't take it out on her because it's out of her hands.
Yeah, you gotta get in contact with a property lawyer or something,
Yeah,
man.
because like, bro.
A rent
So
lawyer.
for the month of April, even though I'm gonna only be there 12 days, I'm gonna still have to pay the full rent, the full month rent.
That doesn't even sound right, bro.
On top of that, paying whatever rent I'm already gonna pay to move out to the new place. On top of all the renting, the moving truck, and all that too, I was like,
Yeah,
yo.
that
So
doesn't
that
even
got me
sound
thinking
right.
about my tax return. Like, yo, all the stuff I had planned to cut that in half, probably. All the stuff I had planned to do is like, we're gonna cut that in half. Like, dang,
That's why we
yeah,
hate landlords. That's
yeah,
why that doesn't even make sense, bro. That
yeah,
doesn't even make you got.
at all, at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just trying to go back and forth, and then each time it keep costing me more and more money. I say, yo,
Are you even
yeah,
gonna be able to get your deposit back?
I, that's the one thing. Because my credit score, I pretty much ain't have a deposit. I paid like $80.
Still, $80 can go a long way. I
Yeah,
mean,
it'll help. It'll definitely, especially getting the moving truck for sure. But
yeah.
I'm not worried about the moving. I'm worried about the thousands. I'm
Bro,
worried about the
see,
thousands.
so you can't just like not. So they're
I
saying
can
it's,
move out. I can
but
move out whenever,
no,
but I
no,
also
no,
got
no.
to pay.
Yeah, they're saying, oh, you didn't give us a 60-day notice that you weren't gonna renew the lease, right?
Yeah,
But what happens? What would have happened after the 60-day, and then you never renewed the lease, like, and then they just came? Would they just be like, okay, like, what would you know what I mean? The day came, y'all never talked about this. Y'all never had this conversation. The
yeah,
day where you like the day where the contract is null and void,
yeah. They
wouldn't
probably
they just kick you out?
they probably would have done that and then still charged me for the 60 days.
Have you looked at stuff up online? Have you looked at your codes online to see like what the laws is in Arizona when it
Nah,
comes to
bro,
this?
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit made me so vexed, bro. I'm ready to just take this L life, man. I'm gonna be saving $500 a month just by moving out. So I pay this one-time fee now just to get out. I'm thinking it's just the price I got to pay for a better life. You know what I mean?
How much
'Cause
is it? It's $500.
no, no, the difference in what I be paying, yeah. So
How
the
much is the
rent,
non 60-day notice though? So what's the fee? How much is the fee because you didn't give them a 60-day notice?
there is no fee because like they give them the 60-day notice. They would just charge me the month's rent. Yeah,
That's even
yeah. There's like you can move out when you want, but we're gonna get our money. It's like you could have moved out in January for all we care. We're just gonna get our money.
um I don't
Yeah,
even know what to say.
yeah. So I'm looking at it as I'm just paying a small down payment for a better life. So I was like, all right, man, because the place I'm paying the base rent is 1,600, but with all the fees and all the other shit included, I'm paying close to 18, sometimes 19. Depends if I pay on with a card, I pay up to 2,000. The new place with everything included, fees and up, is 1,350. Yeah,
That's
that's anywhere
yeah,
between the $500 to $700 difference, bro.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's all right, man. I'll take the L up front because it's a win just within another month, man. I was like, all right, man, I'll take this L. Forget it.
All right, man.
Yeah, man.
I still say look to see what can be done in terms of you not having to pay that money, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But that's Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Ah,
So enough with all that sad stuff. We
what
about to
the
jump into
fuck,
some
bro?
deep stuff.
I'm sorry. Just
Hey,
yeah,
so, yeah, man, I'm gonna shuffle these decks, shuffle these cards again. Gonna have an option of three. You know the vibes. You already know how it goes. Hey, I'll pick one to talk about.
yeah.
Make sure my fingernails was looking cool, man.
My-
I'm
Shut
out
up.
there in my hand model stuff, bro. I'm like, they be seeing my hands in the camera, man. I
Are you
can't be
gonna take
looking crazy.
off?
What?
I said you gonna take off. You gonna
Yeah,
get
bro.
signed
Like,
by an agency.
nah, bro. My hand looking crazy. All these scars and whatnot. Nah. All these scars, bro. Ain't no way I could be a hand model.
You know how? Never mind. I'm not even gonna do the. Never mind.
You was gonna say some wild shit, man.
Yeah, I was. Never mind. It's cool. It's cool.
Uh, all right. So I'm gonna pick three. One.
Yeah.
He did this one. All right. One. You see it. You see it. How do you honor your inner child inside of you? Have you explored your true self?
Hmm.
That's different.
I like that.
And this the artwork on the back. It's
That's
tough.
nice. It's like a brain. Is that a brain? It's like a brain. It's like a
It
Rorschach
looks like it.
test.
It's one of those ink blots. It's like whatever your mind creates.
Yeah, the Rorschach test.
Two. What type of emotional support do you need when you're not feeling your best? Man, here's the artwork behind that.
Look at that one.
And three. Have you ever been in a position where you had to go against your ideal value? Oh, damn. Have you ever been in a position where you had to go against your ideas or values?
Whew. Looks like a bee. Looks like a. You see the eyes right there. That's
So,
sick. That's sick.
all right. So, which one you feeling, my man?
I like the first one. I like the first one because that's a.
How do you
Yeah.
honor your inner child?
Yeah.
I bet. That's what we're gonna do then. That. So, you want to go first?
Uh, did I go first last time?
I don't know.
I'll
I'll
go
probably.
first.
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
probably.
first. I'll
Oh, you
go
got it.
first.
Okay, cool.
How do I honor my inner child?
And have you explored your true self?
And what was the second part of that question?
Have you explored your true self?
Okay. Have I explored my true self and how do I honor my inner child? That's ooh, yeah. Because your inner child could be anything. It could be like you, just like what you did as a kid, right? Just really realistically, what you as a child found exciting or what you found like new and exhilarating. So like for me though, it would be I think watching cartoons was definitely one of them. Like as a kid, Saturday morning cartoons, getting up early to watch Looney Tunes or Wile E. Coyote or really giving away our age right now.
Facts.
But yeah, or just the new Batman coming on Kids WB. Just and those things filled me with so much joy as a kid and so much excitement and so much like that's when you were at your point like the most you didn't have any worries. You didn't have any worries. You woke up, ate some cereal, your favorite cartoons was on.
Mm-hmm.
And they were on all day until 12
Mm-hmm.
or
Facts.
sometimes later past that. But it was always fun. And because I grew up with like a whole lot of siblings, it was me, my brother, and my little sister. My younger brother and my younger sister were watching this together, you know, watching like and then like watching kids cartoons, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, acting like we're ninjas too, you know, just playing
Right.
around the whole time. So when I as an adult right now watch cartoons, that's what it feels within like inside of me. Like it feels that sense of joy, that sense of awe I had as a child, that amazement that there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear in the world. It's just everything's gonna be all right, you know. And that's what cartoons give me, and that's how I'm able to like honor that inner child within myself. Obviously, there's other things I do, but like right, yeah, that's one of the huge things for me. Is definitely watching cartoons
Mm-hmm.
because they give you ideas too. Like especially as a creative, if you the older we get, the easier it is for like the creativity side of ourselves to like die, you know,
Right.
within society. So I
Mm-hmm.
think learning and observing those cartoons helps like spark new ideas and spark better ideas or like you know copy old ideas and bring them into the 2024 the 21st century into our century right now. And I think that's very you can see in the media a lot of artists who go back to that retro look. You know, it's very prominent within like in creative media, or at least the space I'm in within like Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, because that's my feed is. It's just like creatives who are able to rehash old ideas and make it new again.
Mm-hmm.
And I love stuff like that. So yeah, it inspires me a lot to be more creative, and it helps me heal that inner, or honor that inner child within myself. What's the second part to the question again?
Have you explored your true self? But before we get on that, is there certain times where you feel triggered to watch cartoons, or is there times where you feel
When
like,
I'm Yeah, when I'm
yeah,
stressed. When I'm stressed, I went like a whole. I think I went a whole like 4 years, 2 3 years, especially around college time, not watching cartoons as much anymore. And oh man, those were one of my most stressful times. Um, and I think when I started watching again, I felt that stress alleviated a lot more because it takes me from one vice and it gives me a healthier vice to do rather than you know
right, right,
yeah.
yeah,
So it's definitely when I'm stressed or when I have something deep on my mind, or like,
yeah,
yeah, it just helps calm me down when I'm feeling that pent up everything, you know.
right. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
And the second part of the question is, have you connected with your true self?
Have I
Have you
connected?
explored your true self?
Um, yeah, I think I have. I want to say I have because I know who I am essentially. I'm a weird
Essentially,
motherfucker. That's what I am. Like, honestly, I'm weird, and I'm okay with that. I'm
that's
okay
what's
with
up.
being who I am,
Yeah,
you know. I'm okay with being a little strange, a little kooky. Yeah, because it makes me happy, man. It makes me feel like myself, and it's it was definitely harder as a teenager to really connect, especially growing up in the environment we grew up in,
yeah,
like to connect with that weird part of yourself that made
right,
you, because then, you know, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you know, but
Because
it's
man,
yeah.
people will roast the hell out you for
Oh my
being weird
god.
and just like this that sheep. I don't want to say sheep mentality because
Yeah, but it is
it
low
was
key.
never like intentional.
It's
People
just like
wasn't
you don't want it to be directed at you. You see
exactly.
the kid being get directed at, and you don't think he's
You don't
that.
think it's weird, man?
Yeah, but it's just kids pile on and on the odd one out,
Right, right.
and you don't want to be the odd one out.
If you're not exactly like how the rest of society is, especially
Yeah,
kids are mean, so they really like exile you and make you
bro,
seem like a
and
damn
that's a
alien.
kid. That's your whole world as a kid. That's your whole
Right,
entire world. So you don't want to exit your bubble and
right.
lose access to that.
You
It's
feel like it stunted you from trying new things because like in school there's mad school clubs and even just in society and growing up in college in general you still carry a little bit of that with you. You ever feel like it stopped you from trying new things or just trying to be different in general?
I think um definitely in middle school and high school, definitely. One, because honestly, because of sports, it was like literally we had the time we had was my resting time. like I like apart from that, like I would jailbreak and stuff, and I
Right,
love computers and tech and stuff. That's always been in me. But like other things I was interested in, like movie making or filmmaking, like we didn't really do much of that because of
right.
time and everything. I think, and you don't want to go too out there with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah.
then again, it goes back to the same thing we just said. So it was definitely things I wanted to do that I felt like I couldn't do, and I just like blocked myself from even having those thoughts. But
Mhm.
like being in college, it was like, oh yeah, it's where weird kids thrive. College is really where weird kids thrive. It's
It's like a
like,
playground for real.
yeah, like everybody's coming into this wanting to change themselves and find out who they are,
Right.
and is one step to enter society is
Mm.
because then I think people find out who they are, and then it starts to repress
Yeah, yeah.
themselves again
So,
when we
what's some
enter
of the
society.
phases you went through in college? Because as people start exploring themselves and try to figure out who they are, it's like you go through these different phases. So, what were some of the phases for you?
Bro, athlete. Um, I don't know if you could call it. What is it when you love like space and stuff and
Oh,
astronomy and not astronomy, but astrology and stuff.
astrology. Just a science nigga.
No, not even that. Not even that part of science. Just like you know what part of science? The pseudo part of science, bro. The pseudo science.
The metaphysics and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, theorists
Yeah.
and conspiracy. I don't like that word conspiracy theorist, but yeah, you're metaphysics and
I'm
yeah,
not even gonna say conspiracy theorists because
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
like
even know
that
what
word.
you mean by that, but
Yeah,
just
just
just like
yeah.
that part of like figure out whoa the universe. It sounds dumb saying, but yeah, oh the
Oh,
universe.
you was a hippie.
I wouldn't even call me a hippie because I ain't even dress like a hippie. I dress like myself.
Nah, it's the ideology, bro. I fell into that too. Like it's hard when you try
That's
to
my
describe yourself and categorize. It's like, well, I have similar interests as these people, but I don't dress like them. I don't act like them. I just think like them. Like I think it really is just a mindset. Some
uh,
people may put on that costume. I call it a costume. You're like when people first go woke, they put on that Black Power costume, and then when they first start smoking, they become like that stoner costume. They really play
yeah,
it out, and yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, so you jump from a point where you wear the costume to where it's like, okay, I don't gotta do all that, but I got the ideology of them.
yeah, pretty much. And it was like, I guess from that then to I don't even, I'm not. This is not in order because I don't remember how it was.
Of
But
course, right?
video game, like I was in an anime club. I was in.
Word,
Oh yeah, we had anime club. We had a video game club. I was in both of those. I was in the film club. That's when we just we shoot we talk about film. We try to do some group projects together, and it's all run by the students. So it's like the every club has a professor that oversees it, but really everything is done by the students. Like they're
right?
just there to make sure you need a professor for a club. But yeah, um, it was fun. It was fun meeting new and different people that like I wouldn't have met in my not even I wouldn't have met or known that were in my immediate circle back at home. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we have a very ethnic surrounding. There's a very
right.
you know what I mean?
So it's the
Yeah.
video game phase, the anime phase, the
Film, film phase, film
film,
phase. That's literally just my whole phase. like that's all of it is who I am,
right?
but like that is what I'm most passionate about.
Mm.
Is definitely
So
film.
when did you get to a point where you feel like I know myself? Because you say you feel like you know yourself pretty well. When because we go through this phase of confusion after high school and then college, we start picking up bits and pieces. We know a little bit, but things is constantly changing. And now
Yeah,
adulthood, we're in our mid 20s. So when did you feel like, okay, I truly feel I got to get understanding of who I am?
my mid 20s. Like honestly, like after I left, like,
Right,
bro, 25, 24 years old. I
right.
think yeah, around that time after I graduated and stuff. I'm like yeah,
And what clicked? Like what if you could describe it
um,
like
I think it was what click was like just knowing because I knew what I liked, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. Especially in college, I didn't know what I wanted to do with film. I
right,
knew what I liked, and I think it's me figuring out what I want out of it, like what I want to achieve, and like what I'm hoping to achieve, like having that dream, and
mm,
then working towards it. I think that's for
mm,
me has clicked what I want to do or like who I am,
right,
because a whole of who you are is connected to what you want to do.
right,
Not it doesn't always have to be all the time, you know what I mean? Like
mm,
but for me, that's what it was for me. It was that knowing what I want to do, which helps solidify who I am. Like, okay, this is really who I am and this is what I want to do with who I am. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah, I know what
and
you
it
mean.
sounds it sounds very capitalistic, which it is. I mean,
I mean,
we
I
live in a
don't,
society.
I don't really think so though. It's like, okay, this is who I am. This is how I present myself. These are the talents I have. Now, what do I want to do in the world now that I know who I am, want to accomplish? I feel like that's just life. Once you figure
Mm.
out who you are, you figure out what you want to do.
And I think I take less to how the world reacts to me,
Mm,
and I react less to how the world reacts to me. It was so much easier as a kid to get mad,
right.
or you start to recognize the racial inequalities and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the eyes, the looks you get when you enter in the stores, and I stopped caring. I really stopped
Mm,
caring because it's like I know who I am. I'm not that type of person. So
right.
if you're gonna look at me, I don't really care. That it has no effect on me. What the prejudice and the implicit biases you hold in your mind don't
Bro.
hold anything onto me. You know. So
Realize how racist Delaware was until I left Delaware and came back. Like, bro, like once I left Delaware and came back, I was like, oh damn, because I went to the South a little bit, spent some time there, just exploring. So you like got different levels of racism, and you can really compare where Delaware sits on that. But that reminds me of a story, man. I think it was me, you, and Trey. I think it was me, Trey, and Collins actually. We just got done hiking, so we went to like the Walgreens or whatnot. We were about to get some chips. So we walking through the store and whatnot, and they usually have the chips in this one aisle, but we
yeah,
noticed they changed it. So we walking around trying to find it. I heard "Beep, help needed. One.
that's
He was
how I
like,
was in.
yeah, yeah. We were like, oh, that's strange. So we walking around again. Beep, help needed. Two. He was like, man, we don't need no help. So we walking around again. Beep, help needed. All three. Say, yo. So we looked at, and the way Walgreens is set up, you in the aisle, you can see the front
Yeah, you
desk.
can see the cashier,
Yeah,
right?
so I'm
Yeah.
looking at him. Then she's just staring at us, looking all scared and whatnot. We're like, yo, we're not even thinking about you. And
Yeah.
then,
You saw three big black kids and
yeah, and then next thing you know, "Pew, help needed aisle four, and we still in aisle three. We was like, okay, but it was like someone told me, I was like, hold on.
that
We
was
walked
fake. Yeah.
around, we
Yeah.
turned, it's another black guy. He was like, yo, yo. But
Damn,
yeah,
you like
like that
this.
moment always stands out because I never really noticed Delaware's racism until that moment. And then once I left Delaware and then came back, I started comparing other times. I was like, Delaware is really racist for real, but it's just a small area we grew up in, but so mixed and diverse, we ain't really
Yeah.
notice it too much.
Yeah. You go down south, you're gonna see it a lot.
Facts.
You go certain places up north, you're gonna see it a lot.
Facts.
You know, it's literally just in the middle.
Yeah,
Um,
that's where we was at.
yeah.
But damn,
I
bro,
mean,
that's
bro, I knew it. Bro,
for real.
I went to
Oh, you
St.
went to St.
George's.
George's though.
I
That's
went to
different.
St.
You was out there.
George's when it
Yeah, you
first
was out in the
opened up,
cornfields.
bro. What?
You was out in the
My high
cornfields.
school had a whole row of kids driving pickup trucks.
Wow.
And bro, I told you once about the kid who dropped the N
Shotgun.
bomb behind the kid in line. Kid said, "Call me that one more time." He was like, he didn't even let him finish the. Popped
Wow.
him in his face, started beating him up, bro. And they were both in line, and he was just talking. He was talking to his white friend, talking about, "Oh, I hate all these." He was like, "What you say?" And then the black kid in front of them turned around and was like, "What you say?" And like confronted him. He was like, "You heard me, so and so." He's like, "Say it again." He was like, he got scared. He tried to
Yeah.
walk away. I'm like, "Say it again, say it again." And he said it again. We got both. And then you know our principal are black. You see that our black principal running down the hallway, stop it, get off it, like splitting them
Uh,
apart, bro. He's like beating into him, bro.
but bro, like,
Yeah, bro. And these kids are just so like, and it was just so casual for them to just be dropping in. Like they'll be dropping it in class. They'll
yeah,
drop it in class all the time, and
damn,
it's not even like you can say something, but the teachers won't do anything about it. The teachers
right,
never did anything about it.
damn.
So yeah, man, I knew. I was
But
like,
you went to
dang, bro.
school up in the boonies though, bro. Like,
Um,
how was it there? I can only because I went to school in West Virginia. I went in like opposite mountains. You went in school in the mountains too. How was it for you?
surprisingly, I mean, it was cool. Like the
Or
specific area I was in, there's definitely some, some suspicious things, but it was like the city. The city. It's a big town. It's a big
right,
town,
right,
but they call it a city because it is the city. It's a small city, big town. That's
Right.
why I like how I like to describe it. Yeah. The worst thing that happened to me was at a CVS when me and my ex went to the store and
What's up with these pharmacies, yo?
they were following us or looking at us, and it was like 30 minutes before closing, and
Mm,
they're just like eyeing us and stuff and like looking at us. I'm like, can I help you? Like, and like one of the ladies was just following us the entire time. So it was like 3 or 4 people working there at the time, or 3 people. One was in the back, one was in the front, then one was following us. And then they're just all looking at us and stuff. And I got agitated. And my ex was like, she understand, like she
right.
understood, but she was like, "Don't be so mad." I'm like, I can't help not being mad. Like you're what's me calling me? Like you're, and then it started a whole confrontation thing because I'm the type of person like if you're gonna stare at me, I'm gonna look back at you,
Right.
and then I'm like, you got something to say? Like what's going on? You keep looking
Right.
at me. What's up? Like
Yeah.
so. I definitely changed. I'm definitely not. I don't let it bother me as much, but back then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna confront you on it because it's just there's no reason for you to be staring at me like this.
That's
I
real.
haven't done anything. I'm just entering. Why are you staring at me like this? Like I've already stolen something. But yeah, and then she understand why I was so mad because I'm like, literally, this happened so much. This isn't even the first time this has happened, and I was just so agitated. I just didn't understand why you were treating me like this. Like I've done something wrong before I
Mm.
even did anything.
Did racism ever make you look at yourself different and question yourself? Not even like your values and whatnot, just like, yo, what is it about us that has them acting this way? It's like, what is it about us that like sit down? It's like, damn, why do black people have to go through this?
You know, it never looked at me made me because I'm like we're black people aren't a monolith. We're not all the same, you
Right.
know. So it makes no sense. It makes no sense purely on the fact of there's more of you guys in this world, and there's more of y'all stealing. They're like, bro, most of
Facts.
my friends that were white were stealing, and
Man,
they were
facts.
stealing freely.
Facts. I got stories, bro. Facts.
Listen,
I'll be with white friends and I'll be the one to say, yo, I don't steal. Like they'll go do stuff. I was like, all right, man, I'll be here when y'all get back, man. I'm cool.
and they're literally the most. I'm not even gonna generalize because that's what
They do to us.
to us, but it's just like my friends were definitely more like, and it was so weird for me to just like being experiencing that, and it just like it makes you feel like you're less than. It does make you feel like you're less than. Until you can truly realize you are not the image they put in their minds of you. You
Mm,
won't be free, or you are more
I
than
like
the
that.
image,
I like
huh?
that. Until you realize that you are not the image they have of you, you can't be free. Ooh, that's a bar.
But
That's a
it's
bar.
yeah,
That's real.
it's true to like it. It just makes it harder because it's something that's constantly on your mind because of these micro transactions and micro interactions that happen. Like little small comments. Like I remember one time I went to a shoot in New York, and it was a philosophical shoot. It was for one of my friends. I had driven down there, and he was working for this group. And it's like it's the little comments, and I'll tell you what I mean by it's the little comments. And we're filming, and he needed people to film, and it's this stuff where they're asking them questions about themselves and about life and like just philosophical questions, right?
Right.
And you know me, I like to talk the way I like to talk, so I'm
Right.
going deep into detail and stuff about. And you're like, wow, you're so articulate. Oh, you're so well spoken. And I'm just like, at the time, I didn't realize. I'm like, I didn't, you know what I mean? But
Mm,
it doesn't. It
mm,
never. It's like, of course I am. Like, cause you know yourself. You know yourself is like, yeah, this is. I talk like this all the time. What do you mean? Like, I don't. This is just how normal people talk. In my head, this is how normal people talk. Cause I talk like this. My friends talk like this. And my friends is a mixed group of friends that I have. We all
That's
talk like this.
yeah.
I don't understand you what you mean. You know what I mean? Like it was.
That's racism in corporate America,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like.
It's so
Yeah,
sly, so subtle.
it's like those things that isn't implicitly racist. It's like, oh, that's not racist. You're just saying you talk good. But
Right.
it's
You can't
would you
call them
say
out
that to another white man that you're talking to,
on
and you
it.
guys are having this same conversation,
And
or
it's
would you
sly as hell
or
too
would you
because
call him, oh, you're a genius, oh, you're, or you wouldn't tell him he's so well spoken. You would tell him, oh, I love your ideas and stuff like that. Like it would be different words, like bro. You, you use different words when you're describing your friend that you're talking to about certain thing. You like, bro, you're so well spoken, bro. So it's, or
right.
you're so articulate, bro. Now you'd be like, oh, your ideas are so grandeur, or you
Uh,
just you're full of all these thoughts that I love to hear, and I love that you can express that in such a way that makes me think.
mm,
Not you're so articulate, not
right.
you're so well spoken, like which is depending on the context, not an insult. It is definitely dependent on the context and the tone. It's very tonality and
It
context based, which
is.
is just one of those things that people be like, oh, that's not racist, unless you really unless you see it happen to you and you feel it happen to you in
Yeah,
a
you can't
very
know unless you go through it. And that's the thing, it be so sly, you really can't even tell like HR about it, nothing, because it's all about the
you're gonna
tonality,
get a
man. The
you're gonna get a
word.
look. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna it's gonna be like, what do you mean? So they called you intelligent? I
bro.
don't
I'm
understand the problem with that.
in corporate America, they even if they don't say nothing to you, they just make you question yourself. Like I had some ideas. I got brought into a company to figure out what was going wrong and help it become more stream. So as I'm doing that, all these ideas I'm putting in place, they question it, they shoot it down. Just for months later, some white lady come up with the same idea because the problem got so bad now. One lady come up with the same idea because she's the same position as me. So I think it's a mix of like racism and the fact that I was the youngest in the company at my position because I had a manager position. So she
Hmm.
say the same stuff months later after already gotten way worse, and they instantly implement what she said.
Yeah,
Wow, man, it would be nice if someone
I
would have said
mean,
this earlier.
I've seen it happen in my classes, man. I've seen it happen in my classes where
Yeah,
it's just like literally the same thing. It's one of those things where you feel like you're not smart enough.
yeah,
You have the, and then somebody will say the exact same thing as you. Like in
exactly.
class, it's just like, and you now you got to look at yourself like, it really makes you look at yourself like, did was my idea not good when it was? When obviously it was when another person said it. You love that idea coming from Chad. Like when Chad said it, it was cool, it was calm. You like that.
Told you I almost got this one teacher fired because dude cheated off my test and he got a better score than I did, and we had the same answer.
I love that. I
Joe,
love that for you.
Joe, yeah, I don't even want to go into it, but yo, I was pissed. I was talking to the guy in the council. I was talking to everybody. I was say, nah, this is some bull. It's like, how is this possible? He's what? He's like, what do you guys cheat? I was like, nah. After we get the results back afterwards, and we was comparing who got good, and realized we had the same answer, but he got the better grade. How is that possible? But they ain't
Yeah.
really own up to it, making excuses, giving me the run around, and where I dropped it, I'm mad because like I was just so frustrated that you playing with my intelligence.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not about to keep going back and forth, man. Like, anybody keep treating me like I'm stupid. Like, okay, got to a point I see this shit ain't going nowhere. I am about to keep on justifying my intelligence and have you keep on constantly playing in my face. So I'm gonna move on.
What was their excuse?
And it's it must be a reason for that. Oh, maybe, uh, yeah, maybe it's the wording or how you said it, or maybe it's the way you showed work and blah, blah, blah.
But it's the same answer.
It's the same answer.
It's the same answer. That doesn't even make
It's
sense.
the same answer. Exactly.
Did you at least were you at least able to get your grade bumped up?
Yeah. But it's not even about that no more at that
No,
point.
it's not. It's not. And it's not, man. It's not.
Yeah. So I guess that brings me to say, how do I honor my inner child? I get frustrated from situations like that. Honestly, I realized the inner me was just an adventure. Like even when we was young boys, we just go walking, try to see a new place, just go exploring and talking. So I realized honoring my inner self is giving myself free time to just play, get out in nature, do some, be physical, just run around, just allow myself to get lost and explore and just be in awe of wonder and get in that like innocent, youthful, always questioning the world, curious phase. So a lot of times, like if I'm feeling too stressed out or I'm feeling too overwhelmed, I say, okay, I gotta go hiking. Just go in the woods, go in some trails, man. Just get out there. Yeah, just like no
Yeah.
plans. Maybe don't even follow the fucking trails. Maybe just, I mean, don't go too far. But you know what I mean? Maybe don't even follow the trails. Just really allow myself to explore
He's
and wander.
go too far.
Yeah, yeah, nah, this Arizona. So yeah, so just allow myself space and time to just explore and be a kid and play without having to worry about responsibilities, however that look, whether it's playing video games, whether it's going out playing a sport, playing intramural sport, or it's just going out in nature, like I said again, and just being in awe. Take my time. Don't worry about going to the end of the trail. Like if something catch my eye, just go explore it. It's like, oh, what's that? What's this flower? What's this plant? Just
Hmm.
really take my time to just get lost and just wander and really just allow my curiosity to take me wherever it wants to go. Because, like I said, when I think back as a young boy, like some of my best childhood memories was just us walking and talking, for real,
Did a lot that yo. We used to
facts.
walk.
We
It's
walked
crazy to
all over
think how
Delaware,
much we used to walk. Oh my
bro.
god.
Like when I come back home and I drive past some of the places we used to walk to, I was like, no way. We like 8 year olds, bro, walking like 2 hours to a place like 10, 20 miles away. He was like, yo, how we walk this far? And like we never had a destination in sight. We'd just be walking. And then one time just look up, it was like, oh, snap. It's time to go back home.
Hold on, give me a second.
I got
Yo.
you. I got you. But yeah, man. So I noticed too, as an adult, you take life so serious, and part of what you said is it allows our creativity to die out. So whenever I'm feeling uninspired, I'm feeling too serious, I'm feeling too stressed out. Self care
Yeah.
to give myself a break and really just tap into my childhood self. Like, what would childhood me want to be doing right now? And I go do it. If I feel like drawing, coloring, I go get some supplies, I go do it. If I feel like playing music, I go do it. And music, another one things too, because like for childhood, some of my best memories is attached to certain songs. You know, go to certain African parties, you there with all your cousins. There's nothing
Yeah.
but good vibes and whatnot. Good food. You're around your whole family, everybody having a good time, no stress, no drama. You're not getting your ass beat. So it's like, okay. Sometimes when I hear certain songs, I just start reminiscing of the old days and just, yeah, all the times in my childhood, since my dad was a DJ, there was a lot of parties. So music is extremely attached to my childhood. So sometimes I'm feeling too stressed or I'm taking life too serious. I just play some songs that my dad used to play at those parties when we was young boys and just sit back and just start reminiscing for real.
If you were to think like words, what would some songs be that would come to your head that just like for you like just instantly bring you back?
Bro, it's not even so of course, okay, so it's
No, I just put you on the
yeah,
spot.
facts. Because now the thing is, bro, I started discovering something. Like I just found some songs and figure out the names of stuff that I've been looking for years, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know it's African songs, so it's like a lot of it we don't even know what they saying for real.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Liberia, we
yeah,
better
yeah, bro.
live.
And there was a point where they was all listening to like Ivory Coast music, so all that's in French, and then music from Ghana, they all speak in Tree. So it's like a lot of stuff that I really can't understand. So it was hard for me to search it up. But I know like I'll be playing some African playlists, so every time a song comes up and I remember it from childhood, I'll just save it. So
Yeah.
that way I start playing. But to tell you the names, man, I don't know.
He's amazing,
Just think of
dog.
all the songs you heard as a young boy at these African parties, and those are the songs I'll be playing. Yeah, you put me on the spot for
I
real.
did. I
Like I was
did.
about to start
Bro,
pulling my
I got
phone
put
out,
in
start
this.
naming it and whatnot.
Bro, that's the worst when you're African is question. Name African songs. Go right now. Name some African songs.
Yeah,
Need some
fact.
bro. I had this one girl I like do that to, bro. and she would go through the playlist and like, can you name this song? And she'll start playing it, and I know the song, but I won't remember the
Yeah,
name.
that's what it be. That's what it be, man. I know the songs, but I don't know the name. And that'll be hell when I DJ too, cause like, oh man, like I can scroll through, I get
Hmm.
a short little sample of what it sounds like. It's like, okay, boom. I'll play the song. Okay, this reminds me of this one song. I know how it goes. So I start searching and get a short little sample. So all it is the song. But
Yeah,
as far as the names, I'm horrible with that. So people
so
play
bad.
like, especially when we on like a car ride, people say, "Oh, Pastor Hugs, man, let's see what you play." I take my music like personal, like that's it's a part of me, it's spiritual, bro. Like I would just play what I think y'all want to play, but like my personal playlist, bro, I listen to a little bit of everything, and
Yeah. Oh, me
it's like
too.
I don't think none of
Bro,
y'all really heard my personal playlist, bro. Like,
I'll have some Bob Marley on there. Then I have some
bro,
what do you call it? I don't what is it called? I have some Beatles on there like Yellow Submarine.
yeah, bro,
We are in my Yellow
bro, for
Submarine,
real, he'll go
and
from
just a whole bunch of mix, bro.
Liberian music to Caribbean music to I call
Yeah.
it white people beach music, the super top 40 pop music. You just nodding your head to one day you just sound all happy and whatnot to
Yeah,
hardcore rock and roll
because
like
you need
Nirvana.
those. Yeah, man. You
Yeah,
need.
like
I feel.
it's everything. So I don't think I ever actually played my personal playlist for any of y'all. So it's like every time I'm in the car with somebody, I just play what I think they want to hear. Cause like for me, music really is spiritual, bro. Like
Mhm.
it I get goosebumps listening to good music, and it really put me in a different type of just headspace. So it's like if I play some stuff and you don't like it, that's like you
Yeah.
saying something wrong with me, and I take that personal. I was like,
You got me wanting to listen to music right now. The way you talk about it, bro. I'm not gonna
hey, bro,
lie.
like,
Like just to
bro, that
try
used
and
to be
just
my
lock
refuge,
in,
bro.
bro.
I'm stressed. I used to just put music on, just like stare at the ceiling and just like I could feel every note and just all that, bro. Like music,
That
real
was
spiritual
my
for me.
that was my boy Josh, man. This man used to wake up every morning. He got a song, right? He's got his morning song, bro, and he was just to get into the right energy,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
I
And
look
I
at it like
think maybe,
that's some stuff I
yeah,
like to aspire to be. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
maybe it's because I grew up with it. Because my dad, man, like every Saturday, all you hear is the big, the big DJ speakers. Just
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
how I
know.
wake up
You had
every
him
Saturday morning.
downstairs in your little
Yeah, every
right?
Saturday morning, that's how I wake up. Boom, boom, boom. So like once I moved out, that's how I carried it on. As soon as I wake up, I just got music blasted. And sometimes I know it's like, damn, I ain't listening to music in months. Sometimes I go months, I don't listen to no music. Like if I got locked in and I'm trying to make something happen, it's like I just lock all the way in. I'm listening to um, instructional podcasts teaching me how to do something, audiobooks,
That's all I
just
listen to
different
now.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go months, like damn near a whole year without listening to music. I was like, damn, I don't even know what's hot right now. I don't know what's out right now. I'm completely out the loop.
Can I recommend one album?
What?
Schoolboy Q's new album, bro.
Word?
Bro, it is fire. I love it. I love his. It gives me like it gives me what's call it like new Tyler the Creator vibes. Like it's a very
Ooh,
new rendition of his style.
that.
You can tell he's pulling from different genres to
Right.
get his voice, bro. It's so good. It's called Blue Lips, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I've
It
seen. I know. I'm gonna listen to it because, yeah, bro. So I feel like as far as music, there'll be times where I realize like, damn, I ain't listened to music in a minute. And I gotta listen to some songs, and then I'll go in phases. For me, like I might listen to a certain artist for a couple months. I might listen to a certain genre for a couple months, and only
yeah,
that genre. And there's been a few times where I felt out of love with hip hop, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
me too. I felt
Yeah,
that. I felt
yeah.
that.
I need a break from hip hop for a while. I was like,
Not to say it's not good. It is
yeah,
great,
it's
but it's
just
just
Yeah,
There's different music puts you in different mindsets, and there's a
facts,
mindset you're in when you listen to that genre.
facts.
It depends on the type of hip hop you're
Type of
listening
hip
to
hop,
too.
facts,
I
facts.
listen to like what's it call it? What's it call it? I forget what the genre is. Jesus, I call it more conscious rap. I listen to more
Mhm.
conscious rap.
I got you.
Yeah, but sometimes that stuff can be real sad. It can be
Yeah,
real sad. So it puts
or
you in
what
a
like emo
mindset,
rap?
bro. Huh?
What like emo rap?
Not emo rap. Like, dang. I guess a good example would be like West Side Boogie.
Okay, yeah, I know
Ever
Boogie.
listen to West Side Boogie,
Yeah,
bro?
Boogie songs, yeah. Especially like Silent Ride and all
Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
god.
Bro, I be bumping that drum, bro. I love it,
I'm
but
like,
like,
just get behind the wheel, just start driving, bro.
yeah, yeah, but man, it do. You listen to
Start
that too much, it
thinking
will
about
put
your
you in a
whole
bad
life, bro.
headspace. Bro, and this is one dude from the radio station in Detroit that we met. His name is Wyandotte. So he had this one song. It's real good. But I remember I told him, I said, yo, I can't listen to that song too much, bro. And it sucks because it's so good, but yo, I was like, that shit make me depressed, bro. like, like,
True,
it's
man.
so good, but like, man, you be saying some true deep stuff. I was like, damn, the world
It
really is
puts me in a space where I just want to be sad, bro.
facts,
I just
facts,
want to be sad. And
facts,
sometimes your mind subconsciously chases that feeling
bro.
if you
And I
listen to it constantly. Like,
Yeah, yeah, facts. And I think too, what made me fall out of love with hip hop is working at the radio station. So people actually send us their songs, and there'll be whole days like it's called New Music Days, where we just pull up in the studio and all we do is listen to song submissions and rank whether or not we're gonna put it in rotation. And it's so much trash, bro. Like it's so much trash, bro. It got to a point I was like, yo, I can't take this, man. I told you, to me, music is spiritual, bro. So it was hurting my soul listening to
yes,
bad
listen to
music, bro.
trash music, just dying
Yeah,
inside.
it be hurting my soul listening to trash music. And I was like, yo, I can't keep doing this, man. Bro, it was so much trash. Yeah. Detroit, especially, made me not want to made me not want to DJ hip hop music no more.
Hmm.
Like that club culture there, man, it pissed me off. Everybody just standing around trying to look tough. The girls dancing, dudes I want to dance with the girls. Nobody dancing for real.
Yeah.
And then when you do dance, people staring at you and whatnot. Like I remember I danced like once when I was there. I was like, I ain't here to entertain you niggas. Right. Like, what you staring at, man? I ain't here to entertain you niggas, man.
Yo, it makes you so sad sometimes, bro, because it's just like, what do you niggas just
Yeah,
like,
man. Why you
you
watching
just
me
came in the
dance when
wall.
you could be dancing?
But
Yeah,
think
so
about it.
like,
If you came, sometimes for people who don't really, let's say, have that much game, if you came to the club just to look cool,
right.
you looking cool is making you look bored because nobody
Thanks.
wants somebody unless you're like a 6'10" light skin play football. Like unless you're
Sound like you
him.
talking about somebody specific.
Nah, nah. Like I'm just saying, unless you're like
Right,
a pro athlete,
right,
nobody's like, and or you just like are just gifted with good genes.
right.
No girl is coming up to you off of the strength of you just chilling on the wall. Go
Facts,
out there, have fun. Like, what are you doing?
facts. And that shit used to piss me off, man, because I love Detroit, but I hated the club scene and the party scene, bro. Just too many people acting tough, man. Yeah. And I get it,
Yeah,
it's a hard city, because even at the comedy clubs, bro, people be acting too tough to
too good
laugh.
to laugh.
Too tough
Nah,
to laugh. Everybody want to act tough. I
yeah,
remember a couple times the host had to say, "Is like, hey man, we here to have fun, man. Loosen up. If it's funny, laugh." It's like someone tells a funny joke, they're like, "Oh, everybody laugh."
nah,
It's like, yo,
no,
yo, come on now. It's like y'all just choosing to be miserable at this point. Like
yeah.
life is already hard. This is a place where you're supposed to lay back, have
We
fun, and
already
you
live in
choosing not
Detroit.
to.
We're
Yeah.
like, we're like,
Thanks. But yeah, so Detroit made me want to not DJ hip hop music no more. And
yeah.
everybody want to hear the same stuff too. I feel like I ain't really have too much room for creativity. So like I started getting into house music, bro. I feel like with house music, you got room for creativity. You can add different acapellas from different genres. You can add different beats from different genres. So it's
You know
like,
what you
okay,
sound like, bro?
what?
You sound like early DJs when they first figured out how to mix, or like not first figure out, but when
Yeah,
they started mixing music and like when their journey of mixing music. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro.
It's
Yeah,
like so I just started finding new sounds and
That's
I started
real.
loving these
That's
sounds.
real, bro. Because even I'm a piano
Like,
now, bro. I was the first nigga in Philly. I put that on everything. I was the first nigga in Philly to play I'm a piano. Back, I had that joint back in 2015, bro. I was like, because I was always interested in like, yo, what do people from this country listen to? And I'll go there searching, listen to
yeah,
what do people from this country. So I found South Africa. They was listening. I was like, this joint sound interesting. Sound like
that's
African
why.
music, but like to a house beat. I was like, this is
That's
tough. I can mix that. So I played it. They clowned the fuck out of me, man. They looked at me,
no.
bro, what's
See
wrong
that
with that
now they
DJ,
love
man?
it. Now they love it.
Face,
Now they love
face.
it.
Man,
Bro, it's
I
just
don't know
people
what's
are
worse,
trend chasers, bro. They
bro.
just
I don't know what's worse, them clowning me or them just giving me that like blank stare. You know, when you drop music and people on the dance floor, you just staring like refuse to dance, refuse to move, just sup with this DJ.
Ooh,
And
I'm
what
not
pissed
gonna
me off?
lie. I've definitely stopped and been like, "What's up with this?"
No, no,
so
no, no, no. No, if it's trash, yeah.
yeah,
But that's the thing. It was good music. It's just they weren't used to the sound. And that was my fault too. I didn't know how to break music. Now, I mean, you're supposed to
or
mix it
like
in
measure
between
air.
songs.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Supposed to mix it in between songs. It's not supposed to be the song. Because, you know, to me, there'll be like an I'm a piano song now that's popping, right? But I would have played it back then. I was like, it's popping. I know it's going to move people. But because it's so new, it shocks them. So they don't know what to do. That's supposed to be like a transition song, a popping song, the transition song into another popping song. And I didn't know how to break music at that time. So it was this one point, there was this Liberian artist, he teamed up with Techno, you know,
Hmm.
the Nigerian singing Techno. So they
Yeah,
had a song, and the barber shop I was at, one of the barbers cut his hair. So he came in, he actually played that song before he dropped it. I was like, that's tough. So he sent it to me. I was playing that joint before I went to college. It was the summer before I went to college. I was playing that joint. People cussing me out. People cussing me out. So, man, what wrong with this DJ? I went to college. I came back for break. Everybody playing that song. Everybody dancing to that song. Bro, I wanted to fight everybody. I was like, yo, you guys smoked me. I wanted to fight everybody,
that's
yo.
some dick eaters, bro.
I
That's
wanted to
some
fight
high.
everybody, bro.
Yo, yo.
But as far as exploring myself, like that's one of the things I had to know is like, okay, I'm not a hip hop DJ no more. Like I wouldn't even categorize myself as a house DJ. I would say that, but because I enjoy house more, but I be mixing genres, be mixing it in. I just like
Hmm.
good music. And as far as being weird, I had to set that, all right, man, I'm not this super stoic nigga all the time that I was acting like. I mean, just being quiet and super deep and thoughtful. That's not all to me. I'm weird too. I have my nerdy moments too. I'm thinking, okay, since I don't look and I don't dress like what people consider nerds, I ain't a nerd. Since I play sports, multiple sports, I ain't a nerd. It's like, nah, I be having my nerdy moments too. I'll be having um I be having my ignorant moments too. It's like I start really just embracing and accepting multiple sides of me just because I don't fit in this one box.
Yeah,
Yeah, I felt myself getting depressed. I was like, okay, part of me fits in that box. So I try to make that box my everything and realize that's not me no more. Yeah, I like weed, but like all this really ain't for me. And that's after spending years trying to adapt that. And when you try to build up this sense of identity just to realize that it's not really you, then you get put in this lost zone. It's like, damn, man. It's like, do I just keep on going with it and fake it since I've been doing it for so long? This is all I know at this point. Or do I embrace the unknown and step and try to figure out my
yeah, man. Damn, yeah.
so
So,
yeah,
so you feel like you know who you are now?
I do. I do. I feel like I'm somebody, business ideas.
Hmm.
I have multiple interests and skills in different areas like electronics, tech, art. I
I know that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I have a different perspective of religion and spirituality. I'm able to see the silver lining and the similarities between all of them, and I feel comfortable telling people that without caring about them criticizing it because I used to just hide things. It was like refuse to explain myself to people if I knew they was going to criticize it because I don't want to. Because like that's like saying there's something wrong with me now. Like you criticizing me, and that used to hurt to the core. So I don't do that no more. So it was like, okay, I know who I am, and I'm
Yeah.
comfortable saying who I am to people without worrying too much about how they're gonna respond. Part of me still worry about it too because that's just the person I am. I'm still working on that, but
It's
without
just
letting
like
it control my
you're
day.
more ready for how they're
Right.
gonna respond, depend no
Yeah.
matter what their range of responses will be. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Like there was a point I started rejecting every part of myself so I can rebuild it up to see whether or not it really sits with me. Growing up,
mm,
I was always taught that a man should be well grown, grow my beard out. Growing up, African parents, they say you shouldn't have long hair. I went bald, started from
you did
scratch.
go bald.
It started
Oh,
from
you
scratch.
did.
Grew that John out, started from scratch. Grew
I'm not gonna
that
lie, those are the ball phase was rough, but hey,
bro,
you did you.
bro.
I've been
I
there too, brother. I'm not even gonna clown you, but
remember, I remember, I remember I called my cousin Jamal, FaceTime it, man. I was like, yeah, man. He was just talking. We was talking like 20 minutes. They ain't noticed. And I was like, yeah, man, been stressed. So I feel like I'm just starting from scratch, man. I cut myself bald. Let myself. He's like, what? Oh shit, bro! This man laughed for like 5 minutes.
yo, yo, it's like, what do
Yo,
you even?
but yeah, man. Like, I at one point I was too aggressive, so I neglected the aggressive part of me, and then I became
Mhm.
too passive. So I try
Yeah,
to help me find that middle. Yeah, everything about me, literally from scratch, I rejected it just to see. Okay, is this me because of other people's influences, or is this really me? I stopped dressing nice. Like, okay, did I used to try to dress nice because I was afraid of how I'd be perceived, or did I really actually just like dressing nice? So I
yeah,
stripped myself down to the core to really
yeah.
just see
Butt
which
naked,
one
yeah.
actually feels worth, which one actually feels real. So to build myself back up.
Sorry.
You still thinking about the ball going on?
Oh, but it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But
But,
Rune, I still have the picture when I was bald for eighth grade
woo,
formal. Oh my
bro, I
days.
still got that picture too.
Nah.
I think it's on my
Oh,
Facebook.
oh, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Oh, that's rough. And
man.
there's no beard there to protect me
Oh
too.
God,
So it's
man. Yeah, that's
oh
woo.
okay.
But
Anyways.
but yeah, bro. So like, once I stripped everything that I felt that society put on me,
Yeah.
then I got a clear focus. Okay, dressing. Did I dress this way because society, or did I actually did like that way? So I start doing that again. Okay, these type of music, do I listen to that because society, or I actually do like this music, or no, I actually don't like that music. I'm not gonna listen to that again. And really just put everything up to weigh and analyze which one is really me and which one isn't.
Yeah. And that's hard too.
Yeah,
That's
it's
hard,
tough.
especially it's hard. It's one of the hardest things to do, finding yourself within a relationship, which is not, I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just
Yeah,
harder to do
it's hard.
because you are so influenced by your significant other,
Yes,
you want it. And sometimes you guys blend together where like you guys start, you don't know where you end and she begins and vice versa.
facts.
You know what I mean? So it's, you never know what's really you or what's her. And it's the same way around, so it's rediscovering that part of yourself is
Yes,
it's a hard
it's hard.
but at the end of
Man,
the day it's very much needed experience, or it's very much needed
bro.
journey you have to take to
Man,
find
I
yourself. Yeah.
lost myself in relationships, bro. Man, I lost myself in relationships where I pretty much turned into whatever the hell she wanted. Like, I remember
Yeah.
too, because it would be to a point where it's like something just snaps. It's like one moment I'm like, yo, what am I doing? Like, I literally think that, like, yo, I forgot who I am, man. Why am I like I forgot my juice, man. Like, yo,
My
like
juice.
yeah,
I
real
love
stuff.
that.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
man, why am I even letting this stuff like this slide, man? I forgot who I am, man. What the
Yeah, man.
yeah, I look at myself different, like, yo, what am I doing?
Because sometimes those. the opinion of your significant other is sometimes without
Because
no fault of your own and no fault of her own held their opinion is held to a higher level than your own opinion.
it validates you. It's the
Yeah,
person you like the most, you love the most.
yeah,
So what they think about you matters most to you.
it
Like it's
does.
natural.
And it's always gonna be it's always gonna, whether you know yourself or not, it's always gonna happen in life. I'm not saying it
Yeah,
to say it's bad. I'm just saying it to
yeah.
say it's that's what it is.
That's why it's important to know yourself before getting into these relationships because you're gonna change. All relationships gonna change you in some kind of
Yeah,
way. It's just about not allowing yourself to go so far where you don't even recognize yourself no more.
yeah. And the most beautiful thing is when y'all can change together. I think that's
Fact,
honestly one of the most beautiful things, and
fact,
especially if you go into it knowing who you are, it's honestly, yeah, it's a great thing, honestly.
bro. Let me ask you this, man. You ever been in a relationship and like you realize like maybe I want something different? Whether that's being with a different nationality, what is that being with a different character type, what is that just wanting different for your life and it don't include a relationship or it includes a different relationship than what you got or
Um, in a relationship, no. In a talking stage, yeah. In a relationship, no. I think for me, it was when I was in a relation, I was deeply in love, so it was like I couldn't see anything else but that person. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's hard. What could I want more than, man? I don't even, bro.
Oh, bro, I've been on both sides, bro. That's why I asked. I've been on both sides. It's like,
But in the talking stage, for me, yeah, definitely, where I'm just like I'm getting to know a person. I'm just like, yeah, I want
so
something.
how long do
I
your
want
talking
something
stages
else. Yeah.
usually last, bro?
Huh?
How long do your talking stages usually last?
Like 2-3 weeks,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a month tops, I
Cool,
think.
cool. Okay, cool. Well, it was about the same as me. All right, I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think that's a good amount of time where you figure out, unless you really want to lead a person on. I think that's a good amount of time where you figure out, and you guys can both figure out whether y'all want this or not. And it's yeah.
mm,
And if you
now
guys
that
are
I'm
already seeing a bad part of each other, a month is like, okay, yeah, we're definitely not good for each other. Like,
right,
if a month it's already on the rocks when it's supposed to be in the honeymoon stage,
yeah,
yeah, it's.
definitely had a lot of good relationships that moved quick, and it was all good,
I want to just try to not sleep with a girl
bro.
before I get
Bro,
to know them, because
I
it's
heard so
like
many people suggest that. It's
I
like
feel
don't
like
sleep with her
it
for like the
clouds your
first month or two.
judgment. Whether is this a sexual attraction or is this, can this be more than a deeper, can this be a deeper and more fulfilling connection rather than just a sexual attraction? I think that's, yeah, man.
What's the longest you lasted, bro? Because I told girls, I was like, yo,
Lasted from when I meet them or when I start talking to them,
yeah, from when things you started even considering, okay, this could be somebody.
bro. That was literally my longest relationship, and I waited till like, oh god, like 3-4 weeks, three
Man,
4 weeks
yeah.
of us. No, I lied, because we were friends first, and then
Mm.
so it was a minute. It was a minute. It was like four. It was, yeah. It was a minute.
Okay,
It was a
that's
minute.
good.
It's like
That's
two
good.
months, 2-3 months, I think.
Yeah, because I've had relationships before where I told a girl, I was like, yo, I ain't trying to have sex yet. Like, yo, I really want to see if I F with you. And that was after a couple of bad ones. That was after a couple of relationships where it was really all sex. And that's what we stayed in for. And like, it was really just all sex. So
Yeah,
after the
man.
last bad relationship like that, I told her, I was like, yo, okay. Like, I'm trying to wait until we have sex. Just like, I want to see if I actually fuck with you or if I just fuck with the sex.
Yeah,
But yeah, the longest I went was a month. Well, when I think about a month, really ain't shit, bro. But like when you dating and you got the attraction, a month is long as hell.
yeah, man. What's the shortest you've ever gone?
Man, it was a few days, man.
A few days.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
hey, I like this job. I get a number, you start talking. So okay, same cool. A few days later, we fuck. So I don't really fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
It
That's
is
fucked up.
very, yeah,
It's
bro,
fucked
but
up.
it's,
It's fucked up. Like when I look back at it, it really is fucked up. But on average, it was like, but when you talk about like all the short ones on average, it was about like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
mm, mm,
But yeah, bro, yeah, it's definitely somewhere. Now that I look back at it, bro, I really do feel bad for some of these Johns, and not even the ones I dated, the ones I was talking to, and it just fell out of the talking stage with where we reached that point. And I was like, I did see how there's times where okay, we could have took it to the next level, but I was afraid of relationships, and I was afraid. I was like, damn, that's gonna require me to be vulnerable. So I
yeah,
just cut it off and just break it off. There'll be times where I think I want a relationship. No, there'll be times where I think I want a relationship with her, but I really just wanted a relationship.
yeah.
And
You
it
was
wasn't right.
chasing the thing, not the
Yeah, not the
individual.
person. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's messed up to her. And I guess this is part of maturity because I do think about this from time to time. All the times where I was in the wrong. I think about that. I was like, damn, that shit wasn't. That was a good girl, man. It ain't had to be that way. And yeah, it's like,
yeah,
okay. And it just, for me, it's just like, damn, I came a long way. Like, that's how I look at it. It's like, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I've hurt some people. But each time I did it, though, I did feel bad. Like, I'm talking like a week after I would end things, I would start reflect. I do feel bad. So it's like, all right, my man, you made mistakes. You're not a bad person. You made mistakes. You know better now. And yeah, the fact that you actually feel sympathy or empathy for them means that you still got a good heart.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a
Yeah.
that's a good time to wrap,
That's
bro.
deep. That's deep, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So, my man, what's three things you learned from today?
Um, three things I learned. Uh, don't let Paul damn my friends. Let me stop. Let me stop. Three things. um, life is too short to not embrace your inner child, and that's so important in life in general. Like for us to constantly and always be embracing our inner child. You know, we don't always have to act like we're above it all. You know,
You don't gotta take life
society
so
beats you
serious.
down. Don't let it take your youth from you, or you know, you cannot. I've seen some people who are like 60 years old still has that inner child within them. Like I could see Jared still having that.
Yeah,
You know, like he's
that's
just
one
one of
thing I
those.
admired about him.
Yeah, man. He finds a way, and it's just yeah. Oh, I don't even know. We talked about a lot of stuff.
You
uh,
did.
I guess the relationship of yourself. You know, it's not the relationship society has with you. You know, and to really find who that person is, to be a more confident you, a more spiritually free you.
Right.
I think without it, we people can tell when you're unconfident in yourself and your abilities. Yeah, finding out who that person is makes you so much more confident. It makes you more of a person that people want to look towards or look to. The third one would be like, but I don't want to talk about relationship.
Fact. I keep trying to avoid this topic, man. But we talk about life, and I guess
Life,
relationship is part of life. So I'm happy
yeah.
most of the podcast isn't us only talking about relationships, though. So
I think it's the personal relationships you have with your friends and your significant other. So that's really what life is.
yeah,
Like, I guess that's the third thing is
yeah, that's real. Life is all about the relationship you have with yourself, your friends, and
Your
significant
family.
others.
Yeah, yeah.
That's real. So one for me would definitely be that bar you dropped. Until you know that you're not how people see you, you'll never be free. Ooh,
Chill, bro.
ooh. Until you know that you're more than just how other people see you, you'll never be free. Oh, number two is you don't have to box yourself in. It's okay to
Mm,
embrace every aspect of you, even if
mm-hmm.
it's not the norm, even if people might try to clown you for it. If you neglect any aspect of you, you're ultimately neglecting yourself because it's you. You're not all these little fragments make up the greater you. So
Mm-hmm.
neglecting one part, might as well neglect all the parts, man. It's gonna create an imbalance in you. Three, allow yourself time to play. Allow yourself time to play.
I
Like
like to
we,
play play. Yeah, I like to play play.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. I don't know what freak shit you on, but yeah, man, allow yourself time to play, man. I feel like, as you said, adults we take life too serious sometimes, and we allow
Yeah,
our eye and
yeah.
have the good relationship with yourself enough to allow yourself to reconnect with your inner child, do things that used to make you genuinely happy before you knew about money, before you knew about social status. What is something that used to make you purely happy as a kid and continue finding a way. When I was younger,
Mm.
I would definitely had a happier life.
That's so true, man. That is so true. What? It's just things you don't. Go ahead. that was,
No, no,
I,
good,
I
good. I
really
was
like that
agreeing
one,
with
bro.
you.
Like, yeah, because there's so much like so much you wish you could tell your younger self that
Mm,
like you so much I wish you could tell I could tell my younger self, but also at the same time it's just like
yeah,
will I have turned out the person I am? It's
facts,
it's it's a very
facts. And
it's a
it's weird. It's weird
yeah.
because with Suri, since he's in high school, I'll be trying to tell him this stuff too, but I'll be having to catch myself. Like, you don't want to start preaching to him, you know? So it's like I gotta find ways where I can keep dropping these gems on him because I can definitely see him picking it up. And Suri's like real woke and just, but like
Mm-hmm.
he's a way where he's aware, he knows stuff, but he don't put on the costume. So I can tell he gets stuff. He truly understands stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
it's how can I keep dropping these gems without preaching to them? You know,
You
I don't want to
know,
become a teacher. I want to become someone he can come to for wisdom, but I don't want to become a teacher.
I
Feel me?
think you just do that naturally, bro.
I think this is a great time because your mic just cut off. Like, I ain't hear shit you just said. Yeah, so I think I don't hear shit you just said. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of If I Knew. And that's our time, man. We've been talking for a long ass time. So I've been your host, Paul from Speak Like Hypnosis. You can hit me up at Speak Like Hypnosis on Instagram or go to speaklikehypnosis.org and book a session with me. If you need help going through your traumas, working out your traumas, if you want to stop procrastinating, or if you want to overcome anxiety and depression, it's all rooted in trauma for the most part. So if you need help and you don't feel like doing this alone, just hit me up, speaklifehypnosis.org. Oh, I'm sorry. SpeakLifeHypnosis.net. I'm tripping. SpeakLifeHypnosis.net or Speak Life Hypnosis on Instagram. And that's my brother Vito. You can hit him at Vituals or Motive on Twitch. He be streaming games. He streams product reviews. He streams editing, a lot of stuff. And drop down in the comment section below, what are some three things you took away from this? And how do you connect with your inner child? And have you explored who you really are? Drop some stories down below. Be building a community. You could be helping somebody else. And thank you.